it when it really was never your race. Keep pacing, bare feet on the pavement. What's for you, for you. Now it's back to the basics. 2-seat leather coupe, and I got G's on me, 40 for sure. Bankroll, headed to the bankroll. I deserve the glow. Headed to the police show. We gon' need the. I'ma need to focus. I'm about to.
You know, I was asking
RJ Barrett.
for me, we stay in touch, we go dinners, he had contact, so that's my guy right there. Hi guys, I'm just done. I done all my lines, everything I need for the 2K. I did all animations so you guys can play like me. I'm really excited for this, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next 2K22.
Huge props to all of our 2K TV award winners this year.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look at the Knicks earlier on. Check out the focus they've got coming off that bus. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Just a reminder, folks, Knicks isn't be here to keep your game anyway. Come to the game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, they've got Ivica Zubac. Batum is out there with Morris, and there's Jackson, and it's Powell in at the 2. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Jackson. This one for 3. Burks pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Morris passes to Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes both free throws. So here's Burks. Passes it to Fournier. Inside, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 3-point game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Zubac. After R.J. Barrett's miss, Zubac kicks to Powell. 5 to shoot.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
Barrett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Burks against Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Here's Burks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Jackson. Baseline jumper. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Floats it up for Randle. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Jackson. Out to Morris. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Powell against Fournier. Powell inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Quickly, guarded by Jackson. For 3, Barrett. And the 3 ball is good. Barrett's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Zubac. Robinson pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Jackson. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from Jackson. New York leading by 3. Pass to Fournier. Now Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, a hard man to stop when he's got momentum. Nice.
To the inside. Powell misses the layup.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Jackson down low.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Clippers trail by 10. Powell down low. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Mann, and he drops it in from the low post.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now the feed to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks leading by 10. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Covington with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 8 points. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barrett the pass to Randall. And Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
And he gets it to go.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Now here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Randall. No good on that one. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 6.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
The 3, Fournier, offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Randall. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Here's Covington, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now we'll try to finish the 3-point play.
For Los Angeles, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
There's the pass to Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, Taj Gibson is out there with Reddish. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein, and he lays it straight in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Reddish with the slam.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Covington. Kennard with the ball. Outside Jackson, just 4 to shoot. New York leading by 4. Burks kicks to Reddish. There's the double team with Covington. New York moving it around. Pass to Reddish. Traps in the tray. Reddish has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Burks on the wing. Over Jackson. Here's Reddish. But they recover it. Stolen by Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the middle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Marcus Morris has checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. There's the steal. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Gibson down low. And that one's good. Noel's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hartenstein. By Noel. Hartenstein can't get it to go. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to ABC. Lets it go from deep. Covington against Burks. Here's Reddish. 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. It's blocked. And here he is running it up the court. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Burks the pass to Noel. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Morris. Think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. There was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Hartenstein. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Jackson comes over with the double. Noel dishes to Gibson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We know this. Taj Gibson loves getting physical. Doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
And the dunk by Covington.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's ABC. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Reddish. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 12. In the corner, it's Morris. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Foul. He's checked in for Reggie Jackson. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Kennard. The pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Morris. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And here's Morris for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Here's ABC. Dishes to Noel. Burks against Kennard. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Morris kicks to Kennard. Back to Morris. Fires from deep. That shot misses. And New York will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. ABC passes to Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, R.J. wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Morris following the score by New York. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Covington with the bucket.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Burks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris inside. Barrett covering. And yes, it's good. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Noel. Burks looking around. And Noel kicks to Barrett. Clock is at 3. It's the double team with Covington. Noel finds Gibson. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Here's Kennard.
Boy, Noel doesn't make anything easy. A ferocious defender who makes great use of that wingspan.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. You're getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, Ernie, Kenny, I know it makes life very hard for your opponent.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. A 3 from Morris. Randall grabs the board and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Passes to Zubac. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. They get it back. Randall right side. Back to Burks. Floats it up for Randall.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Outside Jackson. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Zubac with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks leading by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league. Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Fournier passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Clippers trail by 12. Burks with the steal. Pass to Barrett. He feeds it to Randall, and it's blocked. Powell with it. He's got 10, and the shot is good. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
The Knicks leading by 10. Outside Fournier. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Randall dishes to Burks. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Batum. Morris has got 9.
Well, this is why it helps to have a big man capable of sprinting the floor. Marcus Morris solid at getting to the right spots.
Now here's Randall. 14 points for him. Burks finds Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Jackson passes to Morris. Bucket is good. He's got 11.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Outside Fournier. Back to Burks. The pass to Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Randall no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
And Morris drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And the Knicks making a change here. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, ferocity and athleticism, powerful finish from Mr. Robinson.
Now here's Powell. 14 points for him. Hartenstein passes to Morris. Here's Mann. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Fournier. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Clippers trail by 6. Powell, the pass to Morris. Here's Mann. Good on the three-point shot. Mann's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Barrett. Great tee that time from Batum. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Powell for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And the Knicks with possession here. It's Randle with the drive.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Picked off in mid. Here's Batum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Batum's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Fournier, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Randle on the follow.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Burks with the steal. Passes it to Randle. And the layup falls. Randle's got 12 points in just the second half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Back to Burks. Here's Fournier, and again it's New York.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Back to Powell. Robinson with the block, and he gets it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Fournier's shot is off. Clippers trail by 3. Mann passes to Powell. Morris against Randle. Morris, no good. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Burks finds Robinson to the inside. New York moving it around. Pass to Randle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Powell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Powell's got 22 points.
We've seen this before. When Norman Powell's game starts to get in rhythm, he can dominate.
Burks for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Julius Randle getting it done for New York. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And New York looking at who they've got. It's Randle and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. ABC is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. Now Burks from outside the arc. And with the rebound. Pass to Powell. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Superb awareness from Rodney Hood. Outstanding at recognizing an opportunity to send a message on the jam.
Robinson finds Burks. Hood comes in with the double team. Here's Grimes. It's good from long range. ABC's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Here's man. Burks covering. Kicks it out to Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Here's man. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Randall passes to ABC. They get a hand on it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Covington, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
What a terrific story Robert Covington is. Gets undrafted out of college, goes to the G League and becomes an MVP, and now one of the very best defenders in the NBA. Truly an incredible journey.
Powered down with both hands. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Powell, the pass to Jackson.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's ABC, guarded by Powell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Loves getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
That free throw, no good. They can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 1-point game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Jackson looking around. Powell trying to free himself up. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Shot to stop the run, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jackson passes to Hood. The pass to Zubac. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Randall. Stolen by Jackson. He kicks it to Covington. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Reddish. Feeds it to Robinson. Covington with the steal. The dish to Powell.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Here's Jackson. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Hood finds Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Barrett against Hood. Clock at 6. The 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fournier passes to Burks. Down low. And Randle throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
And the Clippers call time here.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Alec Burks.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
Now, here is Morris. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Fournier dishes to Randle. Outside Fournier. Burks the pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Morris into the lane, and they'll keep possession. And that one is good from Zubac. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Fournier against Powell. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Robinson hits them both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Morris outside. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is good. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
My goodness, guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Here's Randle, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum. It's the first that gives them the lead.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Batum. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% in the 4th. Burks against Jackson. Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Randle. New York moving it around. And Bill slams it in.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Here's Burks.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Burks. Morris passes to Powell. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's the feed to Barrett. To the middle. Robinson. It counts!
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Jackson.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York calls timeout. They're up by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for Rodney Hood. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kennard. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The shot's good from Fournier.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but you know, just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.